Hey guys, this is a Q&A video that you wanted me to make. I got about 10 questions and then one question that asked me to do a Valentine's Day thing. And I reblogged one and it's about 65 questions, so I'm not going to answer them all. I'll just pick out a couple. So we'll get started. The first question is, what's your favorite thing about your girl? Honestly, everything about her is my favorite. Cliche as that sounds, I love everything about her. Her eyes, her smile, her laugh, her personality, everything. It just makes me so happy and I fall more in love with it every day. But if I had to pick a favorite thing, it would have to be the fact that, no matter what kind of mood I'm in, I could have the worst day in the world. I could be struggling with relapse. I could be, in bed crying. And if I text her and tell her that I need to talk to her, I FaceTime her or call her, the second I see her face or I hear her voice, nothing matters anymore. She just knows exactly what to say, and she knows how to be there for me and how to understand and be patient with me, and she makes me forget about everything that's going on, and it just makes me happier. So that'd probably be the favorite thing about her. What are you looking forward to in the near future? Well, Tori and I have talked to her mom, so hopefully if we can make it happen, then she'd be able to come up here for a couple of days over her spring break, which is a week after mine. So if that's going to happen, then I'm definitely looking forward to that in the near future, and that's next month. But if it doesn't happen, then probably my first lacrosse game this season, which is on February 28th. Tumblr friends and crushes. I don't really have any Tumblr crushes. I have a lot of Tumblr friends. If I went through my contacts, I'd have a lot of people that I talk to. But some people I talk to a lot are probably Faith, which is You Know Me, Not My Story. Sockcore, which is Allie. We've hung out a couple times. If you follow either of us on Instagram or Tumblr, then you know that. Phagocyte, which is Dahlia. Bisexual Hales, which is Haley. It just goes on, and I could spend hours naming everyone. Celebrity crush, probably Rita Volk. I love Rita Volk, and also Jessica Lowndes from 90210. Benefits and cons of joining Tumblr. The biggest benefit of joining Tumblr would probably be meeting my girlfriend. Other benefits are just meeting all the great people that I've met and all the great connections I've made, and just knowing a whole bunch of people that are there for me and that are out there and that are just amazing people. I've met my best friend Danny. We may not always talk all the time, but she's always there for me and we always catch up when we need to. And some cons would be that it takes up a lot of time. I have a lot of time to take up, but I'm up really late doing homework because I spend more time on Tumblr than I do on anything else. You have the choice of meeting a dead person. Who would you meet and why? It sounds weird, but I'd definitely meet Frank Sinatra just because I love his voice and I love him. So I'd just want him to sing live for me one time, and then I'd be fine. He can move on after that. Since it's Black History Month, who, in your opinion, is an influential African American leader in present or past time, and why? It sounds cliche, but Martin Luther King Jr. would definitely be my pick. Just the movements that he made and the way he went about things, and his influence, his nonviolent protests and his speeches and everything, it just got us to where we are today. And I think without him that we wouldn't even be close to where we are today with African American rights and everything of the sorts. What is your view on religion? Personally, I'm not particularly religious, not like I used to be at least. I'm one of those people that goes to church at Christmas time and Easter because of my parents. I don't think that religion is necessarily a bad thing. If you don't use it negatively, for some people religion is comforting, and I understand that, and for other people it gives them something positive to do with their life and it's a positive influence. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, as long as people aren't using it as an excuse or as a way to hate someone, then it's not a bad thing. What's something you won't eat? I won't eat fish. I hate fish. It's disgusting. What's something you struggle with? There's probably two things I struggle with on a daily basis. One of them is my self-harm, and another is probably the distance between me and my girlfriend. I know we both struggle with it, and it's hard for both of us, but once the day that I can make all that distance disappear and that we're together every day is going to be the day that it's all worth it and it's not going to matter. So I'll go through all the distance in the world just to be able to be with her. It's hard, but we do it. These are the Valentine's Day questions. One of them is the longest relationship you've ever been in. I think 2.5 months. I don't know how long it was. It was over 2 months. Have you ever changed for someone? Yeah, I changed for my ex and I hated it, and it was the worst thing I ever did. It turned me into someone I wasn't, and my friends noticed it and they hated it too, and it was just a whole bad situation. How is your relationship with your ex? I don't have one, and I'd like to keep it that way. Have you ever been cheated on? Yes, I have. Have you ever cheated? No, I wouldn't dream of it. I think it's awful. Would you break up with someone your parents didn't approve of? No. I mean, unless they were literally like a terrible person. But if they didn't approve of them, as long as I like them, it doesn't really matter. They're gonna have to like them. Do you think long-distance relationships can work? I do, obviously. I'm in one. But I also admire a lot of Faith and Kate's relationship. Cross-country, that's huge. And they're seriously the cutest couple. And me and Faith spend all day sometimes just talking about how cute our girlfriends are and how much we love them. So I definitely think they're worth it and they can last. Do you want to get married one day? I do. Would you consider yourself romantic? I'd like to consider myself romantic. You all can ask Tori and see what she thinks, but, maybe I'm romantic. I'm a goofball, but I can be romantic, at least in my head. Would you consider yourself clingy, overly attached, or jealous? Yeah. Not majorly. But I get jealous and clingy over stupid things. And I hate it, but I don't think it's that bad. It's not terrible. At least I hope not. And then we'll do one more. What's your opinion on open relationships? I don't understand them. I don't understand what the point of being in a relationship is if you're going to keep it open. But, I mean, that's up to you. I'm not going to judge someone else's relationship because I wouldn't want them to judge mine. And that's all the questions. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Well, gonna end it here.